Most people think their future depends on finding the perfect plan, the right opportunity, the right motivation, the right time. But life rarely changes because of one brilliant idea. It changes because of one small step. There is a quiet tragedy in modern life. We spend years imagining who we could become while remaining exactly where we are. We mistake preparation for progress. We confuse thinking with living. Every day we promise ourselves that tomorrow will be different, yet tomorrow quietly becomes another yesterday. The philosopher Lao Tzu wrote, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." Most people read those words as encouragement. They are also a warning. Every great journey is impossible until it is suddenly reduced to one ordinary action. The mountain is never climbed all at once. It is climbed one footstep at a time. Your mind, however, resists this simplicity. It wants certainty before movement. It wants guarantees before risk. It asks impossible questions. What if I fail? What if people judge me? What if this isn't the right path? But certainty is a reward for action, not a prerequisite. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. The mind creates futures that do not exist, then convinces us to fear them. We become prisoners of possibilities instead of participants in life. Think about how much of your life has been delayed by invisible conversations inside your own head. Entire years can disappear because of thoughts that never become reality. The strange truth is that action shrinks fear. Thinking feeds it. Every time you take one small step, something changes. Not only the world around you, but the person taking the step. Confidence is not something you discover hidden inside yourself. It is something you build through repeated evidence that you can move despite uncertainty. This is why courage does not feel like confidence. Courage often feels like fear with a direction. Nietzsche believed that becoming who you are requires overcoming yourself again and again. The greatest obstacle is rarely the world. It is the version of yourself that prefers comfort over growth. Every meaningful life demands leaving an old identity behind. The person you want to become is already waiting. The distance between you is measured not in years, but in choices. One choice to write instead of scrolling. One choice to speak instead of remaining silent. One choice to train when your body asks for comfort. One choice to begin before you feel ready. These moments seem insignificant while they happen, yet they quietly reshape the architecture of your character. Habits become identity. Identity becomes destiny. Nature understands this better than we do. Rivers carve through mountains, not because they are powerful in a single moment, but because they never stop moving. Trees become forests, one season at a time. The sunrise never rushes, yet it always arrives. Perhaps we expect transformation to feel dramatic, because movies have taught us that change happens overnight. Real life is less exciting, but infinitely more profound. It changes through ordinary moments, repeated with extraordinary consistency. There will never be a day when fear disappears completely. There will never be a morning when every doubt is answered. If you wait for that moment, you will wait forever. Instead, ask yourself a different question. Not, am I ready? But what is the smallest step I can take today? Because the smallest step has a secret. Once you move, the next step becomes easier. Motion creates momentum. Momentum creates belief. Belief creates a new life. Years from now, you will not remember the hours you spent worrying, You will remember the moments when you acted despite the worry. The future is not built by extraordinary people making extraordinary decisions. It is built by ordinary people refusing to stand still. So stop waiting for the perfect opportunity to arrive. Take the first step. The path will reveal itself only after you begin walking.